Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Here's 2nd and 14. He finds Sanders. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Finds a man right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Play fake, Jackson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He has it at the 5. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
1st down, here's Lamar. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down throw for Jackson. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10 now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Ryan Wright on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. On 1st down, Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play fake with Jackson. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Man in motion here. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the 1st time. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Good return here of 19 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Catch made by Mitchell. Now here he goes down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to. The football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Chase Young bringing him down there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Get a shot!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Throwing from the gun. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Oh, they're going option to the left side on second. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. He'll throw it yet again. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return coming here from the 12. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hey, report! Sit up.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
180. Hey, hey. Get on.
Jackson now on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Report! Sit up!
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he'll get it up to the 44. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play fake with Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running left, here's Foreman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd down, here's an option to the right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Complete over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Cut out. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Throwing it again here. Taking a deep shot here. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Throwing from the gun here. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Second and 6 coming up here. Lamar off the play fake. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down throw for Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens approaching win number 7 on the year. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now Jackson on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion, headed right. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.